Hey there guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kenny Stahl. So I was sitting here thinking about my channel and the videos that I've shared with you so far. And while I was thinking about all of this, I thought about how in a lot of these videos you see me crying, having emotional breakdowns, and I just wanted to make a video for you right now to say that I'm sorry that you have to see me all the time go through this in my life. I apologize for being really negative all the time. um, I'm sitting here thinking about like what kinds of videos do I want to make in the future, what topics can I talk about with you guys, because one of the things that it's very clear is that I'm on a journey myself. I am doing what I can in my life to kind of take it one step at a time, to try to get better, to try to get on top of my emotions and control them and not let myself break down so easily. So there is one thing about me, which is that at the core of everything, I'm very insecure. At the core of everything, I feel very unfulfilled with my life. And there are certain thought patterns that I have, certain behavior patterns that I have, which are not helpful for me to get to where I want to be in my life. So basically, this YouTube channel is a place for me to share with you my thoughts. It's a place for me to share with you how I'm doing and how I'm feeling. And one thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to hide anything. I think it's very important for everybody who is, going through anything difficult, anything, whether it's depression or maybe you're just, really struggling with your insecurities. I think it's important to talk through what you're feeling and what you're thinking. There's one thing that you won't get from me, and that is you will not get me, you will never have me lie to you or hide anything from you. And as a result of that, you're going to get some things from me which are going to be negative, which are going to be not the best ideas. So I apologize if some of you guys, this isn't the most helpful channel for you. This isn't about really me giving advice, and I don't want you to think that I know what I'm doing. I don't. I think that a lot of you watching this actually have a better grasp on some of these ideas that I do. There's a lot of things that I could be doing better. I don't ever want you to think that I know what's going on, that I know how to handle things. This channel is a way for me to kind of share the ideas that I have, point out some of the things that I think are, just ideas and different things that I observe that I think are interesting. Just share those interesting things with you, whether I'm right or wrong, whether I'm talking educatedly. Gosh, that didn't sound right. Whether I'm talking, when I know what I'm talking about, or if I'm talking way over my head, just guessing. Either way, I'm just sharing with you guys what I think, what I feel. And yeah, a lot of the times I'm gonna be emotional. I do go back and forth from being what many people would call depressed to being not depressed. I go back and forth. I do kind of go up and down with my emotions. Sometimes I feel fantastic and great and I have a clear mind and everything's awesome, and other times I feel like I'm slipping back into a depression, and I have all the symptoms that somebody who's depressed would have, and I express that through my videos. And a lot of times when I make these videos where I do kind of break down and kind of lose it a little bit, it's me kind of trying to release all of this stuff, trying to get it out, trying to work through it, even though it's not the best way to handle it. I mean, I really feel alone in a lot of the things that I'm going through, and I want you guys to know that I want myself to be better. I want to be great. I don't want to have to struggle in my life. But one thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to pretend like there's not problems that exist. I'm not going to pretend like these things don't happen. And I'm not going to be afraid to share with you and be open and vulnerable and talk to you guys about this stuff. I don't think that you can fix anything if you don't point out the problem. I don't think you can fix anything if you continue to have, delusional thoughts, which is why I made that video a couple days ago where I talked about distorted thinking and, how questioning how do I feel about myself, because, if I believe that, my life is worthless, if I believe that there's no reason to live, if I believe that I'm a stupid loser who deserves to die, most of you guys would come to my rescue and tell me that, hey, you don't need to think those things. They're not true. Why would you ever say something like that? So I just wanted to make that video a couple days ago to point that out to you. And on the flip side, in that video, I also talked about the opposite. What if there's somebody who feels like they can do anything they want in their life without consequences, without having to work hard? People who have their heads in the cloud. I think that it's possible for everyone to accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. I think that it's possible that you can grow into being the person that you've always wanted to be and fulfill your dreams, fulfill your desires. But for me, I think that I want to understand where I'm actually at today. I want to know realistically what things I have going for me right now, what things I need to work on, what things I don't need to work on, and just point all these things out, because the truth is I'm not there yet. I haven't fixed a lot of these problems I have. I haven't dealt with them. I don't know how to deal with them. I'm struggling. I'm not informed on a lot of these topics related to depression or social anxiety. I'm not educated in any of this stuff. I'm just basing it on feelings, on instincts. I sit down, I reflect, I think about this stuff, I ponder them all day, all night. And then I record these videos for you to talk about how I feel about them. These videos, I feel like, are a way for me to connect to other people who have similar thoughts and feelings, and I hope to grow along with you, which is why I want you to continue to look at me as your friend, to look at me as somebody who cares about you. Your comments help me just as much as possibly my videos help you. Again, I think a lot of you guys watching these videos are super smart people. I'm not going to treat you guys like I'm sitting here telling you what to do, telling you what's going to help you, because I don't know. I respect you too much to put myself up here as some guy who knows what I'm talking about. This channel doesn't really have a format. This channel doesn't have a strict thing to stick to. There's not like topics that I talk about, topics that I won't talk about. I will talk about whatever the heck I feel like talking about. This is my personal channel, and I just wanted you guys to know that you're going to get everything from me, from positive to negative. It might be positive today and negative tomorrow, and then back and forth. And I apologize that those of you who don't like to see that, to see how emotionally unstable I am. But that's how I am doing. That is the truth, and I just wanted you guys to know what you are getting from this channel, and I hope that moving forward I can continue to grow, to learn more, and potentially be able to put myself at a place where maybe I can help you, or maybe I can help somebody else. And I want you guys to know that all of your feedback, everything you tell me, it does matter. I am listening, and I'll try to work on being able to respond to you guys. But just remember, there are a lot of you, and I can't respond to every single person here. But with that being said, I haven't been putting forth the best effort possible, which I have a ton of stuff that I have to work on. I'm not there yet. I'm not happy with myself. So it's just about finding that sweet spot where I don't hold myself up to a standard which is impossible to reach, but at the same time I keep myself accountable, and it's just trying to get myself to a place where I'm happy and content in my life. It's a hard thing to figure out and just pinpoint. So please guys, bear with me. Who knows if I'm ever gonna be any different? Maybe this is just how I am, and I'm always gonna be like this. Whether that's true or not, that's what I'm looking to find out, to discover for myself. So I want you guys to know that I'm here for you, I care about you, and thank you so much for making this channel something that I'm happy with where it's at right now. I've been uploading videos for a few years now, and it's just something I do now. And the people that have come to me, I mean, you guys have made my life a lot better. That's all I can say. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spreading my videos around to other people. It really makes a difference. So thank you so much again. I just wanted to just say I'm sorry for being so negative. I know that a lot of you guys don't like to see me upset and depressed and everything. It happens. I'm still struggling with it. But honestly, I've been getting a lot better the past few years, and I can only see myself continuing to improve. I'm going to continue to talk about depression, even though I'm on the path which is hopefully going to free myself from most of the depression that's been crippling me the past few years. I really feel like it's possible that I don't have to deal with the severe depression that I might have gone through a couple years ago. I think the worst depression that I've ever been through in my life, I feel like, is behind me. But you know, anything can happen, and I have to be aware of what's going on and how I'm feeling, and you know, that kind of thing. So, all right, I've said enough in this video. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know that. So we're on the same page, and yeah, thank you.